everybody on YouTube watching this exact moment. Yes, I'm talking to you. Hello, my name is Aneta and welcome back to another life lesson video, because I don't know if anything else is happening lately. It's just life lessons being thrown at me. Life is just watching me being like, how are you gonna deal with that one? And I'm like, wait, I've learned this, I've read about this, I have to act differently. So, oh look, awesome. Welcome to my TED Talk. This is my friend. I named him Money, but it's because in Lithuania, mine is Mano, and I didn't know how to say it, so I was like, Money. So there are these Instagram posts that I 100% sure every one of us sees them. It's these motivational quotes, and it's hard to resonate with them when you didn't have an experience until one day you catch yourself questioning the situation that you ended up in, and like, oh wait, is this right? Why do I feel like this? Are my feelings valid? Am I misinterpreting the situation? Like, what is happening? Why do I feel like this? What do I do? For a long time I felt lonely and I didn't have many friends, and I made a decision that I'll be friendly to everyone, because what if I'm just an asshole with a massive ego not realizing it? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do differently. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be always nice, and I'm gonna help people. I'm gonna care about people. I'm gonna listen to people. I'm gonna be there for everyone, because maybe I'm doing something wrong. And you know what happens to good people? They get hurt. And you know why they get hurt? Because they can't stand up for themselves sometimes, because they don't know that the boundaries exist. I didn't. And of course, I'm not saying that everyone is like that. You know, of course you can be good-hearted and nice human being and have strict boundaries and stand up for yourself and don't let people use you. But I feel like at the very beginning, when you're not aware of those things, you just like, I'm gonna be nice to everyone and everyone's gonna be nice to me, because, you know, like, that's what you do when you're nice, and everyone is nice. You know, everyone is a good person. They don't mean it. That's not their fault. I always love talking. I always love listening. I have a hard time asking people questions, because I feel like a lot of times it's none of my business. But most of the times, if I have a good relationship with a person, I'm here to listen. I'm here to talk with them, and we approach the situations with like different perspective. And that's what I like about having friendships. You get a glimpse of what you wouldn't have thought yourself, but what my housemates as well told me, because I was sharing my troubles and like some particular issues, and they were like, look, you're using as an emotional labor and you shouldn't be sharing so much. And I was like, oh, it hurt me, but it was the right thing to do, and I respect their boundaries, and I'm not gonna be doing it so often, or at least I would hope so. And yeah, of course, like, I'm gonna be mindful of that, and I think that is very important to do. Boundaries, you know, how do you set them? My first time when I was setting boundaries was with my best friend Augusta. Hi. Because we did talk every day for like half an hour to 2 hours for half a year. Every day, because she lives in Lithuania and I live in Australia, and we're going through this quarantine and like our personal things. Until one point I was like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot talk with you every day. It's just draining me. But because I'm also sharing so much of my life, and I'm like, I want to have my own opinion, I want to live my own life. Of course I want to talk, but not so often. And at the beginning it was weird, because, you know, when you're talking with a person for so long and so often, all of a sudden not talking for a month was like, what is happening? But now we like went back to having like, I think, healthier friendship and talking patterns, and it's fine. It's good now. I love it. But it was hard to, I felt wrong. I felt like I'm betraying him, be like, no, fuck off, like, I don't care about you. It's not like that. But, you know, you have to set these boundaries to have healthy relationships. There was another situation when I was not really sure how to address it. Not sure if I'm being wrong, if I'm misinterpreting the situation. I wasn't open about how I feel, and it took me quite a while to set the boundaries. You just hope that people are not using you on purpose. You justify them, and you just hope that they don't know that they're doing it. It's like, it's not their fault. They don't know that they're doing it. But I think you have to tell them that they're doing it so they would know and they would stop doing it. From my personal experience, there's a couple of these situations, and one of them is with my dad, because he was never present in my life. He would contact me once in a year, maybe twice. I would see him once in a while because he lives in Russia and I used to live in Lithuania. I think once he called me when I was doing my driving tests, and he was like blaming me that I'm like a shit driver, and
It's easy to drive. How you like don't know how to drive it? Like, why you didn't pass it? Why you failed?
and I was like, excuse me? Like, who are you? Wait. You were not in my life. You called me to tell me that I'm a shit driver and tell me that driving is easy, not knowing what happened. No? And I would always like cry whenever I'd see his name on the phone, because fuck, like, you know, you expect that the person is coming into your life and genuinely wants to be in your life, to only realize that next minute he's gonna be gone for another year, half a year, and you don't know when they're gonna fall. And you know, of course I didn't fall as well, because I don't know, but I don't judge myself, because I don't think that it's my right to contact my dad who just bailed from my life. Now I'm like okay with the situation, and I call myself and I realize that he's the only dad that I will always have, and whatever, like, I don't judge him. I love my family from dad's side and mom's sides. I get along with everyone except my dad, and I know that it's hard for him to express his feelings, because I feel like this is my dad's side. We're all really bad with expressing our love, and I do not judge him because I took it from him. Good. At least I know it, you know? Like, at least I'm trying to change that. It's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. Really. However, with other people, I think that, you know, not everyone is my dad, and I can't love them unconditionally like that, and sometimes you have to set these boundaries even if you don't really want to, but you like have to, because you realize that the situation or friendship is taking too much of your space and it's not in a positive way. You know, you're just hurting and you always question yourself, oh wait, maybe I don't understand something, maybe I'm wrong, but like the situation is hurting you. You know, you have to act on it. You can't let yourself just continue treating yourself as you were. You have to make different decisions and act on them, because apparently whatever you've been doing, it's not working. You know, these old boundaries should be set talking with people, rather than, oh, you know, like, he hasn't been talking to me in such a long time, I'm gonna do the same. Like, don't do that. Just tell them that how you feel about it, and you know, move on. I never expressed to my dad how he made me feel, so I don't know why I'm telling you to do so. It's really hard. It's really hard to talk about your feelings, especially with those that you care about. Terrifying feelings. Get it out of me. I don't like feelings.
I just want to love everyone. I'm gonna paint everything in pink and be like, hey, this is love, take my love, fuck off.
I feel like boundaries are really hard to set, but practice makes it perfect. And you have to be honest with yourself on how the situation makes you feel, and being honest with those people around you and talking about it. You gotta take care of yourself by cutting toxic people out of your life, those who eat your energy like monsters. It's not fun. It definitely is not fun, but you gotta respect your time and energy and give it to those who care about it. Yep, that's what I learned this week, that our energy is very, very expensive. More expensive than the one that makes our electric things work, you know? It's very expensive. It's the only thing that we have to run on. I can't plug myself into the wall and be like, I'm charging. I can't just go and charge myself. I have to know where my energy is going, where my mind is, what my mind is concentrating on. That's my TED talk on boundaries, guys. Always, always, always love yourself. And one post that I heard, trust the pattern, not the apologies. You gotta listen to yourself. Remember the last video that I talked about? You know, you're gonna follow your heart. You gotta do what your heart wants to do, even if it doesn't make kind of sense with my explanation. I was like, oh, I want to travel the world, but I'm in Australia or whatever, but I feel like that's what I want to do. The same goes with people in the situations. Listen to your heart, because it is valid. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta look after yourself, because you're not living under your mom's roof. If you do, you're fucking lucky. But after you're done with school, it's not as easy. I feel like in school we are all super naive and we just dream about how it's gonna be in the adult life. You know, you believe that the friendships that you had in the school will keep in contact. We're gonna be friends. We're gonna catch up. Yeah, right. People are evil outside of school. People are evil when they're adults, because everyone's looking after themselves, and you gotta do that too. Just do it in a nice way, you know. Don't be an asshole, and don't use people because of their good heart, but try to be the person that's being used. With some boundaries. It's kind of fun to adult. It's this expensive lifestyle. You know, enjoy being a teenager. If you are a teenager watching this, it's fun in the school. Way more fun. No, not way more fun, but definitely fun. It's just innocent in the school. You don't understand anything and you don't worry about it. You're like, oh my god, my life's gonna be sick. I'm gonna be having these best friends and doing what I wanna do. Wait for it. Guess that's it for today. I hope you liked it. Did you find it useful? And I will be back next week. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me. And that's it. Bye.